Good afternoon, depending on where you are watching from. Welcome to this live broadcast today, and I call it the Mother of Exposition. This evening, from here, we are going to, expose the Fulanization of Nigeria, the things that you don't know. The Islamization of Nigeria is real. And for those who may get offended, remember, let me tell you, if you are from the southern Nigeria and you are a Muslim, you don't need to worry about the message I'm about to, air this evening. You only have to pay attention to the consequences if you get offended. When you get offended by the message you are about to hear from me today as a Muslim from the southern Nigeria, there is going to be consequences. And so I want you, as you are listening, don't get offended. Only listen to the consequences of what will come. What I want to tell you is that if you are from the southern Nigeria and you are a Muslim, the North will never, ever regard you as one of them. Never. The only thing they are going to do is to use you to actualize the Islamization and Islamization of Nigeria. And then after that, they will now deal with you. It may not be you directly. By then, it may be your children. It may be your children. And your children will take it up from where you stop with your religion and your faith, and they will become the victim of what the Fulani will do in Nigeria. That is if, and God forbid, but if Nigeria continue to be a country, this is what is going to happen. So why I'm saying this is that do not pay attention, just come here with open mind. Forget the religious aspect of it. Forget, just come here with open mind and listen to what is going to happen this evening. Before I go forward, I want you to know something. There was a declaration called Declaration of 1989, Abuja Declaration. A lot of you are going to know about Abuja Declaration. There are things I want you to pay attention, very, very important. Because what we are going to do this evening will make you lose sleep. You are going to lose sleep. I am very, very sure you will lose sleep. Because you don't know how far they have gone. You are going to lose sleep after today's program. First of all, let me show you. Let us put the base for today's broadcast. The base for today's broadcast is coming from the Abuja Declaration of 1989. I want everybody to pay attention to what I'm about to read. One moment. Abuja Declaration. And somebody, of course, you all know that, why I am pulling this from Wiki is that, you know, of course, it may be that not everything there, but the information here in this particular declaration, the information here is accurate and 100% fact and truth. So let us start. Now, what is Abuja Declaration of 1989? Abuja Declaration of 1989 was a declaration 24th and 28th November 1989. I want you to understand this declaration. The Abuja Declaration is the name frequently given to the communique issued after the Islam in Africa conference held in Abuja, Nigeria, between 24 and 28 November 1989. The conference was organized by the organization of It Be Like That Sometimes, at that time called the Organization of It Be Like That Sometime Conference, and it agreed to set up the Islam in Africa Organization, IAO. Now, declaration, the content, of course, you can see the declaration here, the commentary and all that. Now, let us go. The declaration. The declaration was to the effect that Muslims should unite throughout Africa. The curricula at various educational establishments should conform to Muslims' ideas. The education of women should be attended to. The teaching of Arabic should be encouraged, and Muslims should support economic relation with Islamic areas worldwide. It noted that Muslims in Africa had been deprived of right to be governed under Sharia law, and they should strengthen their struggle to reinstate it. The Islam in Africa organization was formally established in July 1991, also in Abuja, Nigeria, and it has started its objectives. I want you to pay attention to it has started its objectives. What are these objectives? The objectives is to make sure that you are governed under Sharia law. That is the objective. The main objective is to make sure they Islamize Nigeria. And how do they want to Islamize Nigeria? By making sure that you are governed under Sharia law. Now, this is the reason why Tanko Muhammad, immediately Tanko Muhammad came to power as the chief judge of the federation. He began to advocate for the Sharia law in the southern Nigeria. He began to advocate for the Sharia law, for the implementation of Sharia law all over Nigeria. Every one of you read it, right? Every one of you heard it when Tanko Muhammad advocated for Sharia law in Nigeria. You know? Now, it didn't end here. It didn't end here. Let us read. Let us read, because when we are shouting, I want what I'm going to do here will make you lose sleep today. And after you follow this program, you will never remain the same. Because what is happening now in Nigeria, was implementation of the Abuja Declaration. The implementation of Abuja Declaration. What did Abuja Declaration say? It says Africa, Africa, and they all gathered in Abuja. Now, how are they going to implement this declaration? Through the Fulani, they are giving arms. Through the Fulani terrorists. That is why they invited them when Buhari won the election. They invited them because they know the next man after Usman Danfodio, the most heartless man after Usman Danfodio was the man called Buhari. So immediately he won the election, they invited all the mercenaries, all the jihadists, all the terrorists, all the Fulanis in Africa, in other Africa countries to come. The implementation of 1989 and 1990 declaration in Abuja. Now, let us read the declaration. Now, here is the commentary. John Chesworth, Director of Islam and Christian Muslim Relation at St. Paul's United Theological College, Limuru, Kenya, and John Azuma, Senior Research Fellow, Akrofi Christella Memorial Center, Ghana, have reviewed the proceedings at the conference. On the decision to set up the IAO, Hector Degan, senior lecturer in comparative politics, Middlesex University, has commented. More recently, Islam has adopted a liberative posture, presenting itself as a religion which will wrest countries from their neocolonial dependencies, and ignoring the fact that it too was a conquering and colonizing force in Africa over the long duration. The East African Center for Law and Justice report the declaration verbatim, but goes on to quote two other objectives which it says were omitted from the IAO website. Now, objectives that were omitted deliberately omitted from their website, so that you will go to the website, you will search it, and you will never understand it. Now, it also severely criticizes what it regards as the real objective of the IAO. Raphael Oduru, Project Director, Voice Your Vote, Nigeria, Nigeria. Now, alternative declaration. In 1990, another declaration was promulgated purporting to be from the 1989 conference, and which Franz Wilson, professor of world Christianity and interreligious relation at Radboud University in Jamaica, regard as a forgery because it does not correspond with the declaration made at the conference in 1989 regarding Africa. It said, amongst other things, that only Muslims should be appointed to strategic posts. Did you hear that? The declaration in Abuja said only Muslims should be appointed to the strategic posts. Non-Muslim religions should be eradicated. Nigeria should become a federal Islamic sultanate, and the Western law should be replaced with Sharia. Now, do you see why? Have you ever heard about what I'm doing this evening? You are a Nigerian, eh? Nigeria, proud Nigeria, proud Nigeria. I am reading declaration in your own country. You did not know. Ah, I said, by the time I finish this exposition, mother of exposition today, you will lose sleep. Tell that your brother, tell that your sister that is pressing calculator. Piam, 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 piam. I want to be millionaire in 2022 in Nigeria. Piam, 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 piam. My business is growing. Piam, 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 piam. I want to go to Aba to buy shop. Piam, 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 piam. I am moving to Kano to buy shop. Piam, piam, piam. You are pressing calculator. You want to be a millionaire in the next 3 years. And after you struggle and struggle and struggle, thinking that you are going to be a millionaire in a country that will respect your religious and your opinion and your right to do anything, you will become that rich. And you know what? They will cut your hand. Sharia law. They will use Sharia law to cut your hand, cut your children's hand, cut your girlfriend's hand, cut your wife's hand, and hang them. And we have not started though. The one Nigeria. Call all the one Nigerians here. What I am reading to you now is what they have implemented under the APC. The same thing Fani Kayode was shouting. Fani Kayode, I don't know whether Fani Kayode, of course, he should be aware because he read too much. Fani Kayode told you Nigerians that APC was advocating for Muslim ticket in 2015. Fani Kayode, he is alive. Fani Kayode say the reason he left APC was that APC was advocating for Muslim ticket. Apart from that, what he saw, of course, I don't know whether Fani Kayode is alive. Tag him, tag his page to this program. Fani Kayode say that what he saw in APC was unbelievable. I don't know whether Fani Kayode actually remembered that in 1989, there was something called Abuja Declaration. I do not also know whether Fani Kayode remembered that in 1990, a year after, they had what you call another promulgation or another declaration in Abuja to implement what is happening now. And all of you, they want to Islamize Nigeria. Nobody can do that. Nobody can Islamize Nigeria. Nobody can Islamize Nigeria. After that declaration, the military removed everything Christianity from the Constitution of Nigeria. Everything. You cannot see one single Christianity in Nigeria Constitution today. It was from after the declaration of 1989. They removed everything about Christianity. When they have the constitutional amendment under the military regime, I think it was under Babangida, they removed every single thing that has to do with Christianity in the constitution. It is not possible. You cannot Islamize Nigeria. How can somebody look at the tiger talking? Somebody say, how can they Islamize Nigeria? I am telling you, they have implemented 70% and still counting. 70% already implemented and they are still counting. That is why they are going to now begin to do everything to calm the situation down. You are going to see everything they are going to do. They are going to call the killers to calm down. They are going to call the terrorists to calm down. It's a scam. It is a scam. They are behind the terrorists. They are behind the bandits. They are behind the kidnappers. If they stop kidnapping now, if the kidnapping reduce, it's a scam. Don't believe it. The only solution to this is to dissolve Nigeria before it is late. Because they will make sure they suppress the insecurity for a moment, and they will come harder than before. They will suppress, they will do everything to suppress the insecurity in Nigeria. And when they come back, it will be worse than what you are having now. So don't fall for that scam. That is the reason why cleric Gumi will go and meet them and talk with them. They don't kill him. They don't kidnap him. Even Lai Mohammed came to say the bandit believed Gumi more than the federal government. All scam. Did you not hear it? Did you hear it? Lai Mohammed said that the terrorist, the bandit, believed Gumi more than the federal government. I'm going to show it to you. But let us read. Now, I want you to listen. The agenda of the declaration, the objective of this declaration was that only Muslims should be appointed to strategic posts. Non-Muslim religions should be eradicated. Nigeria should become a federal Islamic sultanate, and Western law should be replaced with Sharia. Now, tell me today, has this particular one not been implemented? Has this particular one now not been implemented? It has been implemented in full. This particular paragraph here has been implemented 100%. And that is the reason why, you have Minister of State, Muslim, Fulani, Presidency, Fulani, Senate, Fulani, not a Muslim. The speaker, the deputy speaker, not a Muslim. Even the speaker himself, the speaker of National Assembly, of a House of Representatives, Muslim, they converted him to Muslim. The Comptroller General of Immigration, Muslim. Comptroller General of Custom, Muslim. The EFCC, Muslim. Attorney General, Muslim. The Chief Judge of the Supreme Court, Muslim. Everything Muslim. They have implemented the conference and the declaration of 1989 completely, and you are there. You are there pressing calculator. You are there like somebody like Mr. White in River State. He is there with his frog voice. Now they are going to vote PDP. Nigeria is going to vote PDP. What is happening now shows that they are going to vote PDP. Idiotic man that could not see, a man who called himself a lawyer. He do not know that there is something called 1989 Declaration, and they have implemented part of it 100%. And he is there. You are not going to vote PDP. You are going to vote APC. Idiotic man. People without vision. People that have been cursed. There is big curse upon all of them. How can you stay in the middle of the killing in Nigeria? What Mr. White is interested in is that Nigerians are not going to vote APC again. Are you sure you are going to be alive till 2023? Mr. White, are you going to be alive? I want you to send this video to Mr. White of River State. Ask White, do you know whether you will be alive to see the voting in 2023? You don't know. You are not bigger than the man they abducted from Atlanta and killed him. You're not bigger than that. Now, you listen to that White. He said that APC, what is happening now means that Nigerians, they are not going to vote APC again. And they are Islamizing his. Do you know that as I'm talking to you today, as I'm talking to you now, in River State, Fulani killed 6 people today. Fulani killed people in River State. on the 5th of February 2021, today, 6 people. 6 people. And the frog voice white is coming to say, it is now. They are going to vote PDP. You don't even know whether the PDP is going to be, that whether he's going to be alive to see PDP being voted. What I just read to you now was the content, resolution passed, declaration, communique passed in Nigeria, in Abuja, in 1989 and 1990, that the process to Islamize Nigeria is that they must make sure that strategic positions will be to Muslims. And not even that, they don't trust Yoruba Muslims. That is exactly what is happening now. They don't trust you. You can never be them. All of you in Yoruba land that are Muslim, you are convert. You converted. Islam is not your culture. All of you are traditional believers. Yoruba culture is not Islam. You are a convert. And that is why I said some people will feel offended. Those of you who have gone deep into Islam and you are from Yoruba land. I'm not preaching for you to change your religion. No. But I'm just telling you that you can never be regarded as a Muslim from the poor northern people. That is why they will not give you these strategic positions. The strategic positions goes to the northern Muslims. It don't go to you, Yoruba Muslims. It don't go to you. That is why all of you are complaining now. They sidelined everybody. They sidelined the Christian in the south. They sidelined you, the Muslim in the south. Because you can never be them. You are a convert. And they will never trust you. Now, if it is about the religion, like they have meant you to believe, why are you not being taken along in this government? Why? Because it is about them. They are the real Muslims and they can never trust you. That is why they cannot give you the chief judge. That is why they can never give Yoruba Muslim the CGN. That is why they can never give Yoruba Muslim the Attorney General of the Federation. That is why they cannot give a Yoruba Muslim the Chief of Army Staff. That is why they cannot give a Yoruba Muslim the Chairman of the EFCC. That is why they can never give a Yoruba Muslim the Chairman of the DSS. That is why they can never give a Yoruba Muslim. Should I go ahead to mention it? The only thing they will give you is Osibanjo. Look at where Osibanjo is. Where is he today? Is he talking? Is he not the vice president? Where is Osibanjo today? He's a Christian. They killed him. Everything in Osibanjo is dead. Osibanjo is just an empty man walking. Empty corpse walking. Nobody knows where he is. Nobody knows what he's doing. They killed him and he is just the name. The same thing goes to Fashola. The same thing goes to Tinubu. Did you see them? Tinubu is a Muslim. Where is he today in the government? Nowhere. They sidelined Tinubu in the first tenure. Tinubu brought list. If I go deep today, some Yoruba people, most of my Yoruba brother, they are going to get mad and go and start burning things of Tinubu. Tinubu brought list of people to be given appointment by this government. They look at the list, they sideline all of them. Because what? They don't trust you. You are not Muslim to them. Now, it didn't end there. The problem of Tinubu and this government started from when Tinubu sent the list of the people to be given appointment. They didn't give nobody appointment except Fashola and some few people. That was when Tinubu got mad. In the first tenure. If you follow the event in Nigeria, in the first tenure, Tinubu had a very serious problem with the APC government. And then towards the end of the first tenure, they begin to approach him, they begin to beg him, they begin to approach him again, and I don't know, he again falling. He fall the victim for the second time. Tinubu fall victim for the second time. He is yet to realize that they are implementing the 1989 declaration. Now, Osinbajo own, they sacked all Osinbajo aid. In fact, they evicted Osinbajo's aid. All of them. They say, you cannot have your aid here. You are not a Muslim. You cannot be part of us. All your aid should be sacked. They sacked Osinbajo aid. All of them. Everybody listening to it. Everybody saw the news. Everybody read it. All Osinbajo aid from A to Z, they sacked all of them. Now, let me continue. Now, Watson regard this as indicating a more militant aspect of Islam in Africa, and the comment that some aspect directly conflict with official Islamic teaching. It is about declaration of Islam. Now, did you see that? This was the declaration. This was the declaration in Abuja. Now, I want you have just listened to this declaration. You have listened to this declaration. The declaration is to turn Nigeria into Islamic State. And they are already working. I said some of them that have implemented it. So I will not go into repeating. I will not go into repeating all the things. But now, you have read, you have seen, you have listened to the base of our today's exposition. The declaration of 1989. The declaration of 1989. Now, I want you to listen. One moment. In case you have forgotten, now I want you to have the thing that you just listened to now. I want you to remember all the things I've just read to you about the declaration. And I want you to watch this video, what you are going to listen from this video. Now watch.
The top general of U.S. Special Operations Command in Africa is warning that Al-Qaeda, ISIS, and other Islamic terror groups are now trying to take over parts of the continent's most populous nation. Major General Dagvin Anderson says Muslim terrorists have set their sights on Nigeria's southern and northwestern regions, and the U.S. is now sharing specific intelligence with the country.
So this intelligence sharing is absolutely vital, and we stay fully engaged with the government of Nigeria to provide them an understanding of what these terrorists are doing.
Their goal? Eventually turn Nigeria into a Muslim country and force Christians, who make up half the country's population, to either leave or convert.
Pay attention to that. They want to force you to either convert to Islam or leave Nigeria. And that is exactly implementation of the Declaration of 1989. They want you to convert to Islam or leave Nigeria. Now listen to that again.
and we stay fully engaged with the government of Nigeria to provide them an understanding of what these terrorists are doing.
Their goal? Eventually turn Nigeria into a Muslim country and force Christians who make up half the country's population to either leave or convert.
Their goal. Now, how are they going to achieve this goal? How are they going to achieve this goal of making you to be Muslim, or you leave, or they kill you? How are they going to achieve the goal? They are going to achieve the goal through banditry. Through the banditry you see today. They are going to achieve the goal through the over 700 criminals, banditry, and the terrorist prophet or cleric Gumi went to meet in their hideout. These are the people they want to use to Fulanize and Islamize Nigeria through violence and terror. And you don't ask yourself, if they are really banditry that are looking for money, Gumi should be the biggest meat. Cleric Gumi should be the biggest meat. In fact, he is the biggest, he is the fattest fish to catch. They didn't catch him because they would have just seized him when he went there, and then they would begin to make $1 million demand because Gumi is a big fish. They wouldn't do that. Have you ever seen where you go to shark to ocean where shark is running about, and then you fall inside the ocean and there's something scratch your body and blood was coming out? You expect the shark to be looking at the blood coming from you, because you know shark will come when immediately they see blood. Shark will see you swimming in blood, and the shark will just look around you, and they say, "Oh, can I help him? Let me help him." Shark will come. That is what is happening. Gumi and them. Gumi went there, and Gumi was a very big fish. If they catch him, they didn't catch him because they are lion. Lion doesn't eat grass. So Gumi is a grass to them. They didn't catch Gumi. They came with AK-47, with RPG, with chain bullets, everything. They carried them like this. And Gumi was talking with them. They gave Gumi a microphone. Gumi gave them microphone. They were speaking with microphone. Feeling relaxed. After that, they went, they went back to the forest. And do you know what Gumi have come to do now? Gumi have come to say, in fact, let me continue. So Gumi have come to say they are ready to lay down their weapons. They are ready to negotiate. Now ask me, what are they negotiating? What are they fighting for anything? What are they fighting for? We need to know first, what are the bandits fighting for? What is their demand? What are they fighting for that they want to negotiate? Did you hear that? Gumi said they want to negotiate. They want to deceive you. They want to deceive you. They want to get more weapons, more arms, more men, and before you know it, they will become more stronger than they are now. That is what Gumi want to do. And that's why I say, don't listen to anyone from the northern Nigeria and the person is a Muslim. Don't trust them. Don't listen to them. They are all fake. They are going to be more comfortable in an Islamized Nigeria than in this secular state called Nigeria. It is a fact. All of them were part of this declaration I am reading to you now. Gumi was part of this declaration. All the Muslims in Nigeria, they were part of this 1989 declaration. Why would they now come to work against it? They can never work against the declaration. The declaration, the implementation of the declaration is already in full force. Some of them has been implemented 100%. Which one is that? The one that has implemented 100% is the one they say, put Muslims in all strategic posts. And Another one is that remove other religions from anything. That has been implemented 100%. 100, in fact, even if not 200%, because that is exactly what you have now. All strategic positions in Nigeria has been taken over by Northern Muslims. Not even Yoruba Muslims, so Northern Muslims. And to cap it all, they are now fronting them in the international community. Burutai, that is being accused of war crime, has been nominated for ambassadorial as ambassadorial nominee to become ambassador, because nobody is qualified anymore in Nigeria. Nobody is qualified anymore in Nigeria to be ambassador. There is nobody in the 200 million people in Nigeria, there is nobody that is competent enough to be ambassador. Only those service chiefs. The service chief that helped them to conquer Borno State. Service chief that helped them to conquer Benue State. The service chief that helped them to run over part of Nigeria are being compensated with ambassadorial nominee. Ambassadorial nomination. That is the compensation. Their job has not finished though. Their job has not finished. They are now going to the international community to play the final card. But the time will not be there for them. We will bring this war to them, and we will fight this war once and for all. And when I read some people, they say, you cannot be talking, you cannot be going to war. How prepared are you? When are you going to be prepared? What are you doing? Are you aware of what I'm saying now? Do you have knowledge of what I am saying now before now? And you continue to say, you are not ready for war. We have to plan. How many years are you going to plan for the war? Do you know? Do you have the knowledge of what I'm saying now? Do you have the knowledge of this declaration of 1989? Do you have the knowledge about the follow-up of the declaration in 1990? Do you know the content of the declaration? Do you now relate to what have been happening in Nigeria now and see that they are implementing that declaration? Do you also know that the implementation has gone up to more than 70%? Do you know that some of them have implemented 100%? Why are you sitting in your wretched house and telling us don't go to war? Why do you sit where you sit and you are telling us it is too early? What is too early? Because I know that some of you don't know this. I know that some of you don't know this thing that I am saying now. You have been hearing, oh, they want to Islamize Nigeria. You don't know where it is coming from. You have been hearing people saying Islamization of Nigeria. Nobody has actually told you where it is coming from. Why are they saying this? Nobody ever, you have never even bothered to ask questions. These people saying they want to Islamize Nigeria, or people, where did they get the information from? You don't know. You don't ask questions. You have never bothered to research, to see, where is this rumor coming from? Why are people saying they want to Islamize Nigeria? They want to Islamize Nigeria. Nobody wants to Islamize Nigeria. No single person can Islamize Nigeria. That is the word coming from Muslims, from the Northern Muslims. If you talk, they will say nobody can Islamize Nigeria. That is what they are saying. Nobody can Islamize Nigeria. Now tell me, is Nigeria not an Islamic nation? When you cannot go to the foreign ministry in Abuja as a woman wearing jeans, they will turn you back. They say, you don't dress like this and come here. Go back home and redress and come back. Cover your head. Is that not an Islamic nation already? And nobody is talking. Even the gate man, the security man in the gate may not even be a Muslim. They are telling you, the rule here is that you cannot dress like this and come here. And when we talk, you say, we have to prepare. When are you going to be prepared? When? You have not even come to understand that you are a big problem. You are talking about preparing. All of you are just so lunatic. I don't know if you understand what I'm doing today and you are still telling us that we need to be prepared, then you will never receive sense. You will never get sense again. Because you need to know the problem you are into. Understand the problem before you can talk. You don't just come and start talking. You say it is too early. It is too early to go to war. It is too early. You are saying it is too early since 1989. It is too early. You enter 1995. It is too early. You enter 1999. It is too early. And now in 2021, you are saying it is too early. And they have implemented some of the declaration of 1989 completely, taking over Nigeria. You are still including in that Niger Delta. They say in strategic position, which include the oil industry, which include the Niger Delta oil. All of them are Mohammed and Adamus taking care of your oil business, because it is what they passed in the resolution in that declaration of 1989. All of you, intellectual, all of you, the intellectuals, according to our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all of you, the intellectuals, you have just listened to what I am saying. Everything I'm doing here is verifiable. Fact, figure, you don't see anything lie or propaganda here. Now, let us continue.
The government of Nigeria to provide them an understanding of what these terrorists are doing.
Their goal? Eventually turn Nigeria into a Muslim country and force Christians, who make up half the country's population, to either leave or convert.
Christians are in the eye of the target, and they're coming after them.
And the numbers are staggering. August 6th, Muslims stormed 4 remote Christian villages in Kaduna State, killing 22 villagers.
Now, they are not talking. You will not see the government talk. Why? Because they are implementing the 1989 declaration.
July 24th, 21 dead.
21 dead, they are implementing the declaration.
Scores injured and several Christian homes destroyed by militants. July 19th, 19 people killed when assailants armed with guns and machetes attacked a wedding reception. And the list goes on. Leading human rights groups say what's going on in Nigeria is a genocide.
If you look at what's happened on the last 20 years, George, it's just massive number of attacks against Christians. Look, 50 to 70,000 have been murdered.
For years, the main terror group was Boko Haram, which seeks to overthrow the government here and create an Islamic state.
They go after Christians and moderate Muslims. They push a hardline Muslim agenda. It is their intention to establish a caliphate and to just rid all of Nigeria and West Africa of any Western influence whatsoever.
Now, there's a new actor on the scene. In Nigeria's so-called Middle Belt region, where the Muslim North meets the Christian South, a terror group made up of Muslim Fulani herders are killing thousands of Christians. More than 1,400 Christians were hacked to death in just the first 7 months of 2020 by Fulani herders.
Unfortunately, the secular media are quite often biased and trying to present this as a tribal conflict rather than religious.
Nigeria's president, a Muslim, has so far done very little to stop the bloodshed. His police and army are also mostly made up of Muslims.
The attackers are...
I hope you are listening to this. I hope you are listening to this report. Army, police are also Muslims. The leaders are Muslim. I hope you are listening to the report. I hope you are listening to the report. Remember, this declaration says that they have to make sure that all strategic positions are given to Muslims. And this government have implemented all of that. And you are listening from white people. White people.
Never captured, they are not prosecuted. The security services respond very slowly a full day can go on with attacks happening and no security shows up. And frequently, the government officials will provide cover.
Helpless and vulnerable to almost daily attacks, leading Catholic bishops are now urging Nigerian Christians to defend themselves. Human rights groups are asking the White House to appoint a special envoy to help end the persecution of Christians in Nigeria.
Unless the world takes note and puts pressure, economic pressure, sanctions, visa bans on the officials who are responsible for this travesty and for not reining in the terror, then Nigeria will continue to be a bloodbath.
Meanwhile, King's Group is helping more than 3,000 Christians who lost their businesses, homes, farms,